Hello. In this video series, I will be going over the basics of how to use the software Vivado to interface with Verilog code. In this video, I'll be going over how to create a new HDL project in Vivado. Vivado is a software suite made by Xilinx, which is used for synthesis and analysis of written HDL design code. Vivado works for both Verilog and VHDL, but this video and its future subsequent videos will cover Verilog. I will include in the description of this video a link to install Vivado if you haven't already. First, open Vivado. This might take some time, as the program has a very demanding startup. You will be brought to the starting window that depicts four important user interfaces. The first, Quick Start, allows you to start setting up a project to run HDL designs. You can select Create Project right below to start your project, or Open Project to open an existing project. The next interface, Tasks, allows you to manage or customize an IP project. This feature is out of scope of the focus for this video and subsequent videos. I will be primarily focused on using the Quick Start feature. The next interface, Learning Center, provides the user with links to tutorials and documentation to learn more about utilizing Vivado to its fullest extent. Finally, to the right of the window is the Recent Projects window, which allows users to quickly open any past projects they have been working on previously. To start a new Verilog project, start by clicking Create Project under the Quick Start window. A new window will pop up to guide you on how to create a Vivado project. Start by clicking the Next button, which appears blue. You will then be prompted to create a name for your project, as well as a location on your hard drive to select where to set up and save files to within your Vivado project. It is important to note that the project names cannot contain spaces, so using underscores as a naming convention might be useful. There are additional symbols that Vivado will not allow, such as parentheses. For a complete list of what is allowed, I would recommend looking this up. Overall, I would suggest avoiding symbols. For example, I will select the name for my project to be my_first_project. Once you are satisfied with the name and location, click the Next button. For project type, select RTL project if not already selected. Click Next. The Add Sources page allows you to add additional files from another project that you would need to implement for a new project. If this is your first project, you will not need to add any additional sources, so click Next again. For the Add Constraints page, select Next again, as this is not necessary for beginner projects. The Default Part page is very important, as if you are interfacing your HDL project with a physical Xilinx circuit board, you will want to follow these steps. This is important for ECE labs, as in ECE 274 labs, you will be interfacing your code to test on a Xilinx circuit board. The name of this circuit board will be shown on screen. Navigate your mouse to the search bar and begin typing in your part ID. As you begin to type, your part choices will be narrowed down to the part you are using. Double-click the physical part you are using. After doing this, a project summary page will display, showing you an overview based on what setting you selected. If this is your first time making a project, make sure your summary window is similar to what I have on screen. If you are satisfied with what you have, finalize your selection by clicking Finish. Your workspace will begin to be set up. This concludes Part 1 for setting up an HDL project using Vivado. Continue to Part 2 to learn more on the basics of Vivado's project manager.